We'll let you know what that means for our game in just a moment. It's Oakland right to left in the black, Phoenix left to right in the red. We are underway here in Hayward. Happy to have you with us this evening. Alongside MLS veteran Ricky Lopez-Espin, I'm Joe Malfa. Trayvone Reid looking ahead for Baboucarr and Njie, and Oakland very direct to start. A team that struggled going into that game last week against Memphis. They were winless in 4 games, held scoreless in all 4 of those games. The baby steps last week against Memphis to maybe get back on the right path. Similar story for Phoenix. They hit a bit of a slump, get that big win over New Mexico. So 2 teams that maybe have the arrow pointing back up tonight, facing off. Njie trying to shield it, kept in play, good hustle. Phoenix. Another ball carved in toward Dennis, and it's off target from the former Oakland Root, Charlie Dennis.
Johnny Rodriguez, all going to be crucial
right in
to the
my
Roots.
shot. You're right in my shot.
Recovery from Renzo Zambrano. So instrumental to this rising side in the midfield. Playing in behind. It's for Ángel. The flag did come up. Slotted it home, and he's showing signs of danger tonight, but the flag keeps this one from counting.
But can also, I'll tell you what, it is tight, but I do think our assistant referee gets the right decision.
Score on a set piece last week. This one whipped in dangerously into Riley over the bar. He was the one who scored last week against Memphis.
Fantastic ball from Njie, bending into the path of Camden Riley, and he just needs to run onto it. Tries to do too much. You do not need to hit it hard, just let it.
Formella being booed by his former home crowd. Played in toward Ángel. It's interesting, only Formella's been booed among the former Oakland Roots. White. Try from distance by Dennis. Paul Blanchett has probably seen that a number of times on the training ground.
Someone needs to step out and close the space. Baca, Johnny Rodriguez, very slow.
Outside of the boot toward Ángel. Still sitting there. Ángel jumps, and it's touched over the bar by Blanchett.
Clever ball from Formella. This is just pure timing from Ángel. Axel, slow to react, but look how quickly he leaps, meets a ball that's high, it's level. There is an argument for the right.
Last week, Sinistera started in place of Dom Dwyer. That's the only change on the top line here tonight. Fed through to Trayvone Reid. Cutting inside, Reid flares it to the back post. Waiting is Rodriguez. Johnny takes it down, looking for Dwyer, almost trickles through. That's what he's the best at. Almost similar to Paul Blanchett down at the other end of the field. Not noted for his ability with the feet. Diaz just caught between 2 minds. Was he going to settle it or hit it? To Formella. Whips a dangerous ball in. Gagi gets ahead to it. Formella wants it back. Doratiotto fed it that way. Kept in by Formella, cleared by Baca.
Just no real options for Phoenix Rising. Do quite well to get it into Formella on this near side, but it's only Ángel versus the back 3 for the Oakland Roots. So that's when you need a weak-sided player, much like Rito. Great ball.
Played through, looking for Ángel on the backside. It's a live still for Cuello. Emil Cuello, end line hesitates, chips at the header. Oh, brilliant! Cuello keeping it alive. Ángel finishes it off, and Phoenix is ahead on the road.
It's a crash in the attacking 18-yard box. This ball comes across, and look at the composure from Cuello. Thinks he's going to hit it right there, understands Memo Diaz goes down a bit too early, and now you're just looking for a bit of class. Tons of options for Cuello. Brings in Paul Blanchett, just needs to get it by him and lift it. Every single player for the Oakland Roots. Get caught ball watching on their heels.
So when this picture comes out smudgy, you know why. Njie, the long toss. Cherie tried to flick it on. Memo Diaz lining it up, and it's right to Rakowski. Not a bad hit from Diaz.
I think Memo Diaz takes a little bit long because as his ball swipes, that's when you can hit it right here. But as you take that secondary touch to get it back on target, in the end, it's straight at Rakowski.
Rasmussen, fronted by Wyke. Step over from Rasmussen. Rodriguez. Diaz. Memo Diaz back post! Off the post!
Initially, I thought Memo Diaz makes the wrong decision, but very well done. And is that far post.
There is the final whistle. The defending champions come on the road, beat the Oakland Roots, and now Phoenix Rising sit in 6th place. They could clinch a playoff spot as soon as this week.